gotta tell you, when it comes to shopping, Hua Hin's got it beat over Cha-Am. When it comes to medical, Hua Hin has it beat over Cha-Am. Also, besides the big shopping centers for buying stuff, there's also a lot of little independent stores everywhere. So we have a lot of independent stores that I've seen, wine shops, a number of wine shops, bicycle shops. What else have I seen? Tons of hardware and everything. But the kind of things that foreigners might need to find the small stuff where you wouldn't go to a department store is available here. So like I say, I haven't seen cigar shops. I know people have asked about that in Chiang Mai. So, but we have wine shops, bicycle shops, all sorts of stuff. So keep that in mind when it comes to shopping in Hua Hin. Okay, let's talk about food in Hua Hin. You know, food's one of my favorite subjects. And can you eat cheaply or can you eat well? Well, if you're on a Category 1 budget, you're probably going to be looking for food in that 30, 35 baht range per meal. And we'll see if we can find some of that. I haven't been to the carts yet to eat, but I'm sure they're around, so we'll find them. But what I did find is a place called Kim's Restaurant. Now, to locate Kim's Restaurant, you just find the train station in Hua Hin. And it's just south of the train station, probably, I wouldn't say a quarter mile, probably about, in meters, I'd say 400 meters, something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, look for it on the left. You'll see the sign. It says Kim's Kitchen. Now in here, I'm always looking for places because of my favorites of foreign food and also cheap Thai food. But I don't want to pay an arm and a leg for foreign food. So breakfast, I always look for an inexpensive breakfast because sometimes you want to have a good breakfast. I look for pizza just because I like to compare prices and quality of pizza. Because cheese is not a big staple of Thailand, so pizzas are usually expensive. If I can find a good inexpensive pizza, I like to find that. And sandwiches is another thing. Sandwiches are inordinately expensive, and if I can find a good sandwich place that's cheap. Speaking of sandwich, I did in Cha-Am a place called The Baguette. The Baguette is also in Hua Hin. They have a branch as well, and it's on the main road coming into town from Cha-Am. Into Hua Hin on the left-hand side. So you can go to the Baguette and get that sandwich and great coffee there. Now, at Kim's Restaurant, I want to tell you about a couple things. They have set breakfast. And a set breakfast cup is about 135 baht for fried eggs, tomatoes, fried mushrooms, french fries, baked beans, sausage, 2 toasts, and butter and jam and marmalade. And they have a couple other set breakfasts, 100 baht. But what I like about it is you can make your own breakfast. They have a menu here where you can order a la carte. So, poached eggs, fried, scrambled, or poached eggs, 10 baht a piece. Fried mushrooms, 15 baht a piece. 15 baht an order. Fried tomatoes, 15 baht. Fried onions, 10 baht. Black beans, they call them break beans, B-R-E-A-K. But actually, these are baked beans. See, I was confused with break. Baked beans, 15 baht. French fries, 35 baht. Ham, 20. Sausage, 25. Bacon, 20. And bread and butter, 20. So you can make your own breakfast. I saw coffee with milk is 30 baht. So you can make your own breakfast. It's inexpensive. For me, I don't eat pork, so I don't get the ham or sausage. The bread's not as good as something like the baguette. I'll show you this breakfast in just a second that she brought. I actually got some fried tomatoes with it. It sounds very southern, doesn't it? But Kim's also has Thai food. It appears from the menu, and I haven't eaten it, but I will be back to try some of it because they have some curries that I like. But it looks like you're going to be paying around 75 baht for the curries. I'd say 60 to 75 baht is what you're going to be paying. Pad Thai is cheaper, Lat Naan is cheaper. These are noodle dishes. They're about 40, 45 baht. So I'm going to try that as well. But the breakfast is a pretty good deal for a cheap breakfast. So check out Kim's restaurant. I'll tell you how the coffee is when it gets here as well. But anyway, that's one of the places I found to eat in Hua Hin that's pretty inexpensive for breakfast. So there you go. I'm going to indulge in my breakfast, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so my review of Kim's breakfast. Breakfast was pretty good, although the toast was white toast. Nothing fancy, but that's sort of common. The butter was not frozen, which is good. A lot of times you get bread, toast, and the butter's like rock. That was okay. The coffee that I ordered was instant, but that's okay. I saw what they used. They use a good brand of coffee, instant coffee that I actually like. The only challenge I had with the coffee, really, and this is common, so I can't fault them too much, is the milk they brought. Now, you got your choice of coffee made if you want. I always like milk, and it said coffee with milk on the menu. What traditionally happens, and for you all that follow my videos, you probably already know what I'm going to say. Cold milk. I'm not a fan of cold milk and hot coffee. They should warm it up a little bit. And they just don't go together, do they? Hot coffee, cold milk, doesn't work for me. Anyway, just makes my coffee cold. So check out Kim's. So let's start talking housing in Hua Hin. So we're going to look as though you're a Farang or foreigner coming to look. And so I found this place. It's about 5 minutes walking from Thailand Beach, Thailand, and it says for rent. So we're going to go check out what you get and how much it costs. 5 minutes from Thailand. Oh, สะอาดมาก สะอาดมาก very clean
วันนี้จะดูห้อง
ได้ไหม
ได้ขึ้นไปข้างบนเลยค่ะ
Very nice. Little place to park the motorbike. Little tables outside to sit. Very clean. Nicely painted. The landlord seems very friendly. Kung fu pasang you get that money?
นิดหน่อยค่ะ
นิดหน่อย
นิดหน่อยค่ะ
Okay.
งั้นห้องครัวเลยค่ะ
A little kitchen.
small kitchen
Kitchen. Wow. อันนี้ไปไหน
ไม่
Oh my
เปิด
God.
ให้เย็น
Oh, goes out the back
ๆ
door.
ค่ะ
Okay. Very good. So a little
มีครบทุก
kitchen.
อย่าง
A refrigerator. Do you? TV. มีเคเบิลไหม
ค่ะ
Cable
ดาวเทียมค่ะ
Uh-huh.
ดาวเทียม
Nice bathroom. Hot water.
Very nice.
แอร์พัดลม
Air conditioning, yeah, very nice. Padlong, fan. Me internet, Mike?
อ๋อยังไม่มีค่ะ
My me,
ยัง
no internet.
ค่ะ
Okay.
แต่เขาใช้การ์ด
Fine.
เขาใช้ซิมกัน
Okay. And this is 8,000 Padmong. Doing Padmong.
1 เดือน 8,000 ใช่ค่ะ 1 เดือน 8,000
Padpan, Kanto, Padpan.
8,000
Padpan.
ค่ะ
Yeah, 8,000 a month. And any room, any fire, any nam, everything.
ใช่ค่ะ
Okay, everything 8,000. Very good.
คลีน
Yeah, very clean, very nice. Kunjai doy.
เย็นด้วยค่ะ
Uh,
เย็นด้วยคูล
Cool. You speak good English.
A
Cool.
little bit.
No, you speak good. Very good.
ไฟ
Yeah. Nyap good,
ใช่
huh? Quiet. Quiet and cool. Am I?
ใช่
Very good. Very good. Hi, Kun Tarai. Raka Tarai. อันนี้กลับมาอยู่ที่นี่พัดพังอย่างเดียว
เอา8,000อย่างเดียว
Oh, okay. Only
8,000 อย่างเดียว
8,000. No
ใช่
deposit. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
last month last month or full
Oh, damn.
nation ทั้งนั้นเลยรัสเซียเดนมาร์กนอร์เวย์
Really? ฝรั่งเหรอ
ค่ะ
Oh.
1 month มั่ง2 month
Well, thank you so much for showing me the room. ขอบคุณค่ะ
So one of your options for places to stay is to get in a townhouse. And I've talked about townhouses in Chang'an and what they cost, and they're relatively less expensive compared to Hua Hin. But here, this is not far from the big mall. It's not that far from the beach, and it's very close to what I would consider the entertainment district of Hua Hin. So we have 2 stories, 2 floors, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, air conditioning, all for 12,000 baht a month. So if you're interested in something like this, it's got security gates and everything, this might be an option for you for 12,000 baht a month. One option you have if you're wanting to live in Hua Hin and you're on a limited budget, like a Category 1 budget, you've got places like this apartment building. This apartment building is really for Thai workers and stuff, but the rooms in here, they're relatively small, a room and a bathroom, but you can get a room in a place like this for 4,500 baht a month. That's 4,500 baht a month. Like I say, it's not big, it's not elaborate, but it's a place to stay. Now this one's a little more expensive. You can actually find them cheaper than this. The reason this one's expensive is because it's bordering right on the road that has all the beer bars on it. So it's a little bit more expensive. But this is definitely an option for Category 1, 4,500 baht a month. So let's see what else we can find. But I think there's some options for everybody in every category in Hua Hin. So another option you have, you know I'm always saying that if you want to eat foreign food, or farang food as they call it in Thailand, it's disproportionately expensive. Now if you're hanging out in Hua Hin, you're going to see tons of restaurants for foreigners, a lot. But the food's going to be fairly expensive. So really Hua Hin's going to be for what I call a Category 2 or Category 3 budget. That means from $750 a month to spend on up. But if you want to eat foreign food cheaply, one of your options is to come to Lotus, or Lotus as we call it as a foreigner, Lotus store, because they have a food court in Lotus and you can get some foreign food there. Example, I have a chicken sandwich wrap that was 65 baht, okay, which is very tasty, and I'll put a hot sauce and a garlic yogurt dressing on it. Very good. 65 baht for that. So you're talking about $2 US. Also, you can get a spaghetti dish with either shrimp, squid, or chicken for 55 baht. So if you're interested in some kind of farang food, and you're in Hua Hin and you're looking for options, and one of the options is to come to Lotus Department Store and eat in their food court. So there's an option for a Category 1 budget if you're in Hua Hin. So I'm going to dig into my spaghetti and my sandwich. You know, the things I got to do for y'all. I got to eat so much food trying to show you what's available. But hey, anything for you all, right? So if you're on a Category 1 budget and you're looking for cheap food, one of the options is there's a lot of restaurants that they prepare the food in advance, put it in trays, and it's in a showcase or display case, and you can order it over rice. And usually, like I'm at a vegetarian restaurant right here in Hua Hin, and you can get a couple different kinds of food. I think they got about 10 different things. You can put them over rice. And you get your choice of 2 dishes over rice for 30 baht. So if you're in a Category 1 budget, this is a great option. Some people say, oh, I want fresh cooked food that's hot and everything like that. Well, most Thais eat their food at room temperature anyway. And one of the reasons that is as they cook it, the dishes come out as they get cooked. And that's why a lot of people wait till all the dishes come before they start to eat, and it becomes room temperature food. But anyway, this is a great option for you. Look for these restaurants where the food's already prepared. You'll see it in trays in a display case. And like I said, this is a vegetarian restaurant. We got some great food. I've got some fried bean thread, stir-fried bean thread with vegetables. I got some, these are great mushrooms, really good. And some green curry. So, there you go. An option for Category 1. These types of restaurants, really good deals. Check them out. So if you're wondering where it is that I just ate, it's a vegetarian restaurant, and it's on the corner of where the night market is every night. So if you're in Hua Hin, there's a night market that goes down this road. This is on the west side of the road, the western end of that road, closest to the railroad tracks. So it's a vegetarian restaurant. There really is no sign in English as to a name. And if you're wondering what it was that you saw me eating in Thai language, the green curry is gang jawan, and stir-fried bean thread is pat wu sen, and the mushrooms, the dried mushrooms with like a soy sauce that they're dried with, is ha head. So there you go. Hope that's been helpful. So there's a lot of these places, a lot of different kinds of food. A lot of times you'll find these around markets where people come to buy food to take home. So cheap food, check it out. And Category 1, remember when it comes to eating, even in Hua Hin, there's always an option.